Haló? Kurva hangos. Yes. Így valahogy jó lesz. Talán. No! Halló! Megnézzük ezt a gommát egy kicsit, legalábbis elkezdem. Aztán majd haladgatok vele úgyis. Jó sok nehézségünk van. Hát, fogalmam sincs, hogy működik, szóval majd kiderül. Nekem saját karakter kell. Na. Jaj, valami buzi lesz. Na de Daniké, kérem magamnak. Portré. Ez jó lesz. Én nekem. Ezzel lehet valamit még ezzelni? Jó. Mi a hézag? Eljünk ilyen... Tejfelfejűek. Ilyene. Tökéletes. Igazából. Ez a haj. Ez tökéletes. Jó lesz ez az eredeti, ezt tetszik. Good. Hősugárzó? Azt mondod? Az jó lesz. Abajusz. Legyen ez a nagy szakállas. Tökéletes. Tattó! Az igen. Nem szégyeled össze magadot? Ilyeneket mond. Azt a mindenit. Veritató. Ez ugyanaz, mint a más. Jó lesz ez a... Vagy nem ez. Nem tudom egyáltalán ez fog-e valamennyire látszani, vagy sem, de mindegy. Na fejére mit tegyünk? Tegyünk a hátára egy birodalmi sastot. Homlok a közepére is egyet, mert az nagyon nem. Hú, ez így nagyon elvetemült. Ez itt tökéletes, és akkor kell még valami. Ez mi ez a hálózati jel? Szuper. Katókolor tökéletes. Augmentációk. Ott a piros pöttye fejben. Ez nagyon elvetemülten néz ki. Fém az orra. Ez nem látszik. De nagyon. Ilyen aranyozott ornyerek berakás. A vasorú. Jó lesz ez. Ó, Augmentation 2 is van. Mi ez a műbőr viking? Nem tudom. Próbálgatom. Ez ilyen CRPG Warhammer stílusban. Ez nem látszik, hogy mi van a helyzén, de... Olyan nincs, ami itt az arcán, ahol meg van égve. De mondjuk Scar nincsen valahol amúgy. De bazd meg, hát itt van amúgy. Bazd meg, elvittem. Ne! Kurva! A dagadt. Ez jó lesz. Azt te voltál. Hát bazd meg, most állíthatom vissza. Aj, megszakál. Igen. Most valahogy egy kicsit máshogy néz ki, de mindegy, jó lesz. Ja, itt vannak a szkárok, hello. Nem vettem észre. Van ilyen karmolás. Meg van egy kicsit nyesve. Hát az éget pofájú, az amúgy tetszett, jó volt az. Jó. Jó, csas a hátára. Igen. Ja, ez a... így már majdnem úgy néz ki, mint amilyen volt. Jó. Augmentáció, itt volt ez az orvos téma. Ez. Meg valamit a fejére rakjunk már még. Minél többet, annál jobb. Minden jó lesz. My bloodline.
Look upon the Emperor's faithful and tremble.
Engage the engines.
Engage the engine.
Let chaos paint the stars red.
Heretic.
Watch this spectacle unfold.
Az igen, hát mondjuk ez a hang annyira nem illik ehhez a karakterhez, legalábbis így kinézet alapján.
Death's hand reaches for me. Behold the wrath of madness.
Habár.
What curiosity unveils itself before me? Time for a round of space regicide.
Blood and mayhem shall be our anthem. Ruinous favor prevails. Empyrean.
Time to reap the spoils of the battle. Lance batteries, volley! Success is the only outcome I accept.
Jó lesz. Na, és akkor honnan jöttünk? Jöhetünk a halálvilágból, a Voidbornból, Hive World, Forge World, Imperial World és Fortress World. Intelligence plus 5, Toughness. Forge for a purpose. Forge World characters, choose one augmentation system for the following armor. Grants locomotion system grant. Az igen. Számolgatni kell itt a dolgokat. System grants plus int bonus critical hit chance. Az jó, azt szeressem. Voidborn character can reroll failed attack. Dodge parry characteristic. Once per combat he wounds of Death World. Character drop below this. Never stop shooting. Legyen ez a Forge World, az Intelligence, meg Tough, az jó lesz. Kövér száz. Plus 10 Intelligence. Ja, és akkor 3 közül lehet választani. Analytics System, Locomotion System vagy Subskin Armor. A Critical Hit Chance az a legjobb. Admirális Generális. A komisszár. Crime Lord. Amúgy ez erősen gyanús, hogy ez leszek. Dani, ez te kéne. A pop. Navy Officer. Ilyen jó sityakja van. Noble. Sanctions Spiker. Ez ilyen pszichopszos kb. Telepathic. Healing Plan. Escape plan. Hát, ez tökéletes. Crime Lord. Yes. Oké. Okay. Ez micsoda? You manage course. Our system turn into your personal den of the Triumph. Or Imperium plus 5. Nagy az az Apex Brilliance. Darkest Hour. Ja, ez a negatív trait, úgymond. Commerce skill affected by fellowship characteristic. Character businesses sense and the abilities profitable bargains. Aha. Jó van, nem baj, jó lesz ez. Lehet... Ja, és akkor 4 kaszt van, ha úgy nézzük, ha jól sejtem. Ami tovább tud fejlődni, lehet Off Warrior. Charge Anger. Az ilyen közelharci. Ja, közelharcos. Jaj, mit nyomtam? Ja. Hogy meg tudom nézni itt belül a... Ó. Officer. Operatív. Nem is tudsz olvasni. Közi. Intelligence. Perception. Analyze enemies. Ilyen support-szerűségnek tűnik ez az operatív, amúgy. Bár mondjuk intelligence-es cuccot raktam rá. Lehet, hogy akkor viszont ez kéne, hogy legyen. For focus, personal single attacks, different penetration, area buff, constant firing position. Ez a Soldier se lenne rossz, mondjuk. Ez meg ugye inkább ilyen ballistic skill-es. Masters all range weapons quickly able to assume. Igen. Soldier-t választok, jó lesz ez. Aztán majd max nem lesz jó. Az úgy is. Igen. Weapon skill. Igen. A fellowshipre egy kicsit kéne rakni, hogy hogy így. Legyen így. Oké. No. Itt a hajónk. Rendes katedrális. Mi a fasz? Mi legyen a neve? Redemption... Inexorable. Invictum Irabus. Unforgiven. Oculus Ignis. Ez jó lesz. Na, és akkor itten vagyunk. Ignatius. Cornelius. Natin. Macarius. Solar. Finean. Eszter. Eszter nagyúr. Legyen Eszter, jó lesz az. Na lássuk. Most, hogy így fél óra alatt sikerült a karaktert megcsinálni.
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
Jó. Aha. Heavy Matt? Meg lehet kérdezni tőle. Az igen. All this luxury, affable person.
I believe there are those among us who share that sentiment. But such is our duty, is it not? To overcome base weaknesses and desires, so as to excel in our service to the God Emperor, the master of humanity. Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtveer, Master of Whispers, in the employ of
Master of Whispers.
Theodora von Valencias, at your service. I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
You can hover your cursor over line. Ja, hogy ja, igen, ide. Subject of Imperium with unique hereditary title. Exploring and exploit still uncharted. És ezt ki is lehet bontani plusz. Ja, hogy így kirakjén. Enciklopédia. Ajjajajajaj. Jó.
My regards, Master. Or should I say, von Valencias, scion of a blessed rogue trader house in the service of the Imperium. Perhaps this kinship came as a shock to you, Understandably so, given that all evidence of the connection was lost in the generations separating you and Lord Captain Theodora. It required no small effort on the part of a ladyship's servants to discover and verify this blood tie, which has now made you one of the heirs of this dynasty.
Lord Captain, strange title for the Lady Theodora.
To put it plainly, I am the head of the network of spies and informers who serve the interests of House von Valencia.
Kunrad.
I uncover weak links both among Lady Theodora's retinue and in the ranks of her rivals. I eliminate our vulnerabilities and exploit those of others. I would rather not discuss the Lord Captain behind her back, especially not on board her ship. No one knows better than I that whispers are wont to attract particularly close attention. Suffice it to say that her ladyship is the bearer of the sacred warrant of trade and a woman of immense power and entitlement. However privileged your position may be, I ask that you do not incur her anger by being disrespectful or obtuse. Lady Theodora despises both qualities.
Van más jelölt is erre a pozícióra?
There is. And you will meet him soon enough.
Oh, okay.
Such are the traditions of the Imperium. Lord Captain is the title that was established in the annals of the Lex Imperialis at the time when the first rogue traders entered the Gold Emperor's service, and therefore, it is sacrosanct. But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I'm sure she has just as many questions for you. It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far. The Lord Captain and Master Edelthrad von Valencius are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
Okay. Aha, így.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Jó, ezt így kell irányítani. Pikk vagy fut. Abban kijelöli a dolgokat, meg a neveket, meg ilyenek.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries. Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Na. Aha.
One of the von Valencius trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience
van a
with the
tank.
Lord Captain.
What's happening?
Az baj. Azok meghibásodtak.
Servitors have gone berserk!
Your demise is already calculated.
You have been ambushed. A battle about to begin. A battle. Na, itt van a Hester. Nagy úr. Az szép volt az a miss. Ott van a movement pointom, hol? Ja, ez. És hogy lövök? Ja, ez. Combat action point, igen. Igen. Start of the combat counter. Plus 4 stack of fire plan effect.
It's as good as done.
Az szép volt.
I'll see to it personally.
Mondjuk ezzel kellett volna kezdeni. Azt a kurva.
Taking calculated risk is in my second nature. On it.
Bassz meg. Ez nem jó. Character just missed. To increase hit chance, equip your character. Decent weapon, köszi. Weapon skill, improve marks and meal. Hát ez elég gatya.
Who if not me?
Úristen, belelőttem hetet.
It's as good as done.
Ötöt. És most meghalok. Nem. Characters melee weapon block. Aha.
I'll see to it personally.
Melee weapons block enemies abilities person. Igen. Hát ez így baj.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
For the glory of the Imperium!
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
Lehet, hogy nem véletlen volt.
I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
Aha. Map. Akkor hova kell menni? De ebbe az irányba. Ó, hogy így is lehet irányítani közben. Ajaj, hol vagyok? Pa. Van itt ugyan minden.
Is there money to be made?
De hol mutatja azt, hogy hova kell menjek?
These calculations are for commoners. I don't make mistakes. I make profitable learning experiences.
Officer's deck. Lehet, hogy itt szembe.
I always have a backup plan.
Ja, igen.
That is simply irrational, Lady Theodora. Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad?
Aha, de nagyon nagy megbeszélések közepette. Lehet közbevágni. Maradjunk.
While you are considering your answer, Edelthrad, I wish to speak with someone else. Perhaps I shall hear something more interesting than incoherent mumbling. Approach.
What is this? Is this someone from your retinue, Theodora? Do you permit your people to interrupt your conversations in such a fashion?
Nem is nem kusba maradtam, köcsög.
I give that permission to those with something of substance to say. Let us see if it was worth it. This is the second candidate for the title of my successor. Step forward. Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronis expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say, but attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crew sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure?
Passive skill test. Character skills reflect their knowledge, capability. Some dialogue, some igen. Allies party member. Approach skill. Select each given. Hogy ezzel a kettővel succeed-elek. Ezekkel meg... I do not know. Nem tudom magni, mit tennék. Warp vagy Xenos? Legyen az első.
Reasonable and prudent. However, chasing after ethereal creatures may prove a rather long and fruitless endeavor.
Nem on már.
Apart from Xenos, an untrodden planet might be teeming with myriad horrors that are far more dangerous and difficult to eradicate. I suspect that you are simply unaware of their existence. Insolent, ignorant upstart. How dare you?
How dare you?
Edelthrad, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officer's deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
So, why are you here?
Hát miért vagyok itt, bazzeg? Hát idehozottál.
You have seeded the opening that was offered to you in a woeful display of meekness. Admittedly, this tendency is equally strong in all who toil in the Emperor's service. Immutable hierarchy, absolute obedience, lickspittlery, compulsion to please. I value none of these things. From the moment my envoys came for you, the terms of your existence changed. My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris.
Az név.
I am a rogue trader in the service of the God Emperor of humanity. And my rights and freedoms are vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness, beyond the Imperium, and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign, and bow death and ruin to us all. It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon. Resources, people, riches, and mysteries is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you are one of those with Von Valancius blood in their veins and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes.
Aha. Szóval mi rokonok vagyunk, ugye, Theodora? I am ready to take on this secret purpose. All too sudden for me.
Naturally. Some have yet to arrive on board, but you have had the pleasure of meeting one of them. Edelthrad may be somewhat disconcerted by the scale of the responsibilities that may potentially fall upon his shoulders. However, I have a good feeling about him as a candidate.
Ez a köcsög az egyik.
Alone is not enough to earn
Jelölt.
the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Alas, even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood. Kunrad Voitvir served me for many years before he made his mistake. His kinship to me is most distant, as is yours. Nonetheless, he does bear the name Von Valancius, even if he avoids using it publicly, and as such, strictly speaking, can be considered my heir. That door, however, is closed to him. Voitvir's performance in his current role is satisfactory. Or it used to be, at least.
Hát most mondjuk azt neki, hogy elmész a picsába? Mire húzod az időmet? Vagy ready? Legyen ready.
Oh, yes. You would be, wouldn't you? The question is, am I ready to choose you over the rest?
Aha.
You came aboard hours before the warp jump, and have not yet distinguished yourself in any way. As things currently stand, I have doubts that you are suitable for the role of rogue trader.
Na hát akkor az apát veszed.
I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge. The Rykad system, the domain of rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers and rivals. Besides me, 2 other rogue traders exist in the Coronis Expanse, and each of them possesses resources comparable to mine. Perhaps you will one day assist House von Valancius in surpassing both of them in affluence and splendor.
Splendor.
I set the course for Rykad on the demand for a very specific reason. Perhaps I shall yet apprise you of the purpose for this voyage, but now is not the time.
Mi a feladatom?
Observe, learn, absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you as I did for Edelthrad. Until that time comes, consider yourself my aide. Is that so? Perhaps the technomats were careless during maintenance. Or it could be the warp playing tricks on us in spite of the Gellerfield. Or perhaps there is something to all the stories about the ship being possessed after all.
Milyen kis vicces.
Lady Theodora, for the God Emperor's sake, surely you do not intend to start repeating idle rumors spread about by uneducated riffraff.
Riffraff.
Enough, Abelard. Such hearsay amuses me. Idira eagerly retells me everything she learns from the whispers of her unseen advisors. This ship is ancient. It has enough hidden nooks, malfunctioning cogitators, and unused compartments to make ignorant folks speak of specters dwelling inside the bulkheads and plotting against those who yet live.
Jó, nincs több kérdés.
In that case, I shall head to...
Hopp, ebből baj lesz, már most hallom, hogy azért van.
Disturbances reported on the adjacent decks. Seneschal, if the need arises, protect the new blood. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated.
Na geci.
I'll make an example out of you.
The masters demand your death!
Ennek a Theodora 205 HP-ja van. Menj már, hát én itt vagyok 22-vel.
Look out!
Az ügyön.
Is at the fore. Follow my lead.
Az kemény. Azt oda raktál.
Death to non-believers.
Non-believers.
Minor setback.
Jó.
Another enemy down.
Hoppá.
Death to the weak. Chaos guides me. Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Gotta hurt!
I've seen worse battles
Azt hogy
than this in
dodge-olta?
my time.
Az igen.
Break them around.
Az kemény. Ezekből a fegyverekből nekem is kell.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Innen rá tudok lőni.
On it.
A kurva anyját. Osztom, ilyet lőttem.
For now. For the Imperium!
Az hamar meghalottak. Kemény. Azért nem tovább fog tartani. Hát kell késtetek.
Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoreson survive.
Orszán.
Didn't bat an eye when that scum burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security offered by their position makes them that much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel. Mort has gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be quick about it.
Na. Hova kell menjek? Kár, hogy nem írja ki ám, hogy most...
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Szerintem nem erre jött. Vagy valamilyen irányjelző, vagy ilyesmi, azért nem ártana.
I always keep my options open.
Zoom in. Itt van a két izé. Nem tudom, lehet, hogy erre. Ja, erre, jó.
Thank Providence you are alive and well.
Always on time, eh, Coonrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You can set your chrono by it.
Janus, ez a Kunrad.
Mort, pull yourself together.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Vox Master is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve? Report!
I have not yet received word from the Engineerium regarding any Geller field failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks, and the only voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny.
First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure. And I have the means to do both things at once. Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he arrived on transitional deck 18.
18-as deck.
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas, the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-militant, with me. I must go to my study. And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance, and if our goal is to bring Edelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at directly confronting enemies of the House as the esteemed Arch-Militant, and taking into consideration Edelthrad's psychic powers.
Then it's settled. Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand?
I shall do everything in my power.
Not everything in your power. You will do as I say. I'll have your heads if you fail. Is that clear? Then move out. Mort, come.
Gyk az még én döglök meg, azt mondja, hogyha elbaszom. Elmész az apátaba. Nagyon uddi ez a néni.
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear.
Előre mehetsz shieldelni.
Of course you will. Lady Theodora would never have someone she couldn't rely on as one of her heirs. But that is no longer relevant.
A köcsög. Ő volt a záruló. Kurvanyát. Leütött. Tikkasz fölrugott.
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warren Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing. Oh, you are back with us, I see. Delightful. How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood. You have the option to share it voluntarily, or I will squeeze it out of you, mice. We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power, the sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates to the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel, an ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You will offer your blood to the Sentinel.
Meg az apát faszát azt. De hogy ilyet én nem teszek.
On the contrary, the dwarf's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, fond Valencius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for?
A pádot.
Wretched. What do you know about wretchedness? Theodora's cur. Are you hoping to buy a grain of her indulgence with your blind loyalty? Oh, I know this delusion. But thank the gods it no longer has power over me. Humanity can rot. I no longer serve mortal kind.
Once my work is done, I'll make that pompous wench Fond Valancius watch as I sacrifice her entire dynasty and commit their fate to the gods.
And you will be the instrument by which I will accomplish this righteous act.
Na mi ez a izé, ez a... Érdekes. Find the voice in your head. Get out. I'm not your puppet. Mock your desperate igen. Nem bírjuk megállítani. A francba. Aha. Vissza tudunk nézni. Keresünk valami fegyvert, vagy examine-oljuk a device-t. Oké, ezt tudjuk csinálni, és igen. Gate Cognitator. What immediately catch your eyes? Strange alloy that was used. Material for the machine's component. Some of which you are unfamiliar. Suspect this might some kind of architect relic. Incredible rare power piece. Technology of humanity's ancient past. Gain 5 experience. Igen, servitor on the gate begins to move. Put the screech, currency metal, learns format, closer to you, slow and draw, open strong. Servitor mouse, sharp metallic fangs. Green background. Where's that filled your head after until wounded you? His blade did not go away. Examine-oljuk a Sentinelt. Körbenézünk, hogy van-e valami fegyver. Your search vein chamber answer completely empty, perfect working condition, nearly broken panel. Look back.
Did you forget something? I suggest you hurry.
Hát muszáj lesz. Long minutes pass, Jones remain. Being feel sick.
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
Azt mondja, hogy... Do not understand where this quiet voice is coming from, cracking like static sentinel, cognitive, again, pigment of your very mind, whichever is you can clearly hear every word. Pain shoots from your head. It would seem that entire quads their harm.
Request accepted. Initiating defense protocol.
Defense protocol. Ez az. Az igen. Az igen.
There is still another way.
By the right of blood.
Let us not dawdle.
Escort the child of the house to safety.
What must... Igen, who are you? Contact summon favorite Theodora.
Voxcast frequencies disrupted. Initiating setup. Establishing connection.
Voxmaster, restore communication with the navigator's sanctum. I am trying to contact the bridge. If anyone can hear me on this frequency, regroup all available forces and head to the upper decks at once. I repeat, regroup all available forces and head...
Hát az nem sikerül.
Communication protocols breached. Signal latency assessment unavailable. Unable to establish two-way connection. Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations. Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel standing by. Mobile unit of the Warren Sentinel, designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the rogue trader's subjects. Mobile unit standing by. Middle and upper decks. Assuming the probability of safe placement in areas of concentration of armed units. Calculating. To prevent unauthorized units from breaching the warrant chamber, preemptive sealing must be initiated. The mobile unit will start executing the received order immediately after the safety of the warrant is secured.
No. As the game story unfolds, you will see notification at top screen again. Jó, hát a journalban meg tudjuk nézni majd a dolgokat, igen.
Keep your wits about you.
Ja, és akkor itt tudom lezárni a chambert. Na geci.
Run, fools, or fall!
Hoppá. Hí! Megnyeste.
Master, whatever are you doing in the Warren Chamber? How did you... Throne preserve me, what is the meaning of this? What? Oh, holy God, Emperor. I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny. And, Master, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora.
No, hát az a legfontosabb.
Saints' blood! Then it is small wonder that the heretics are so well organized. I thought his order to seal the passages between decks was his attempt to stop the attackers from spreading to other levels. But now I see the real reason. It was to stop the enforcers from intervening. At least you are alive, and now safe, Master. Alas, I doubt we can afford to look for a compartment to sit out this disaster.
Fegyvert adjál.
You're in a bad way. I can treat your wounds. I have a Medicaid kit with me. And, for the love of the throne, now is not a good time to be walking around the decks without means of self-defense. Here.
No. Laser gun. Luxus sprite is. Aha. Aha. Melyik ez? Ott van a... Igen. Valahol be lehet tenni.
I refuse.
Nem már tudom tenni. Azaz. De ezt most nem kell elhasználni. Igen. És akkor most mégis el kell használjam. Most hova tette?
I will lead us to fortune.
Jaj, a kargóba tette valahova. A to inventory. Igen. Old injury.
I won't stand for it.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treatise on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest cannon and save the day.
A nice little stroll.
Várjál, lehet, hogy... Oh, így, oké.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
You are injured. I must dress your wounds before we go any further.
Mégiscsak el kell valahogy használni, de hogy használom el?
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
Favorite signs.
I won't compromise my principles. I won't stand for it.
Abelard. Tehát ez medkit. Ez meg... Take off. Equip.
You are injured. I must dress your wounds before
Ja.
we go any further.
Így, oké.
That is a noticeable improvement. Now you're prepared for the trials ahead. The lower decks are teeming with heretics instigating the rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on. But that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear that they may have already lost control. We must reach the navigator's sanctum and get a handle on the situation. If we can manage that, some aboard this vessel may yet survive. During warp transit, the sanctum is closed to all who are not involved in traversing the Imperium, and for good reason. For the navigator to open their third eye and perceive the way, the sanctum must be bathed in the energies of the immaterial. Only a navigator can withstand such an ordeal. For the rest of us, any contact with the warp is fraught with perils such as loss of sanity, spontaneous mutations, and death. I am no helmsman, or God Emperor preserve me navigator. However, I've spent my entire life aboard void ships equipped with warp drives, and I know that portents such as these do not bode well. It could be that the Gellerfield has faltered. Perhaps the navigator was struck down by warp corruption and is fighting for the last shreds of his humanity as we speak. If we get thrown off course, we will be forever lost in the warp. Naturally, we would likely not have long to live in that scenario. But I will not resign myself to such an outcome just yet. Absolutely. Let us proceed. The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trader inspires proper resolve to fight in her subjects, you and I shall prove that her trust in us is well deserved.
Onward. Addig beszélgettünk, hogy megjöttek a...
Close ranks!
Your emperor won't save you!
Aha. Ja, így.
Chaos guides me.
2 AP.
I will do my reduced to dust.
Haha!
At your beck and call.
Hoppá, ezt leperizte. The Navy officer grants embraced effect to each ally. What's a radius effect last turn round? Na mindegy. Na, legalább perizett egyet.
Brace yourself, Avalon!
The feeble.
Az mi a sajátjára lőtt? Nesze neked! Jaj, ez fasság volt. Hát ha bár. Hogyha nem perizte volna, akkor kapott volna egy jó damage-et.
Just a minor setback.
Basszus.
Reduced to dust.
Ez az, level up. Na, és akkor plusz egy. Click to view archetypes details. Aha. Ehhez több kell, vagy? Most fixen erre lehet rárakni. Ja, hogy kell egy skillt választani. De nem, ezt is lehet választani. Vagy ezt, vagy azt. Mehetünk ebbe az irányba végül is. Azt mondja, hogy awareness, skill value, characteristic bonus, perception, origin advancement, crime lord plusz 5. Igen, az awareness, az jó lesz. Szempár. És akkor lehet azon belül majd szakosodni. Lehetünk bounty hunterek, master tacticianök, meg az archmili Militantok. Olyan ez a dolog, mert ez a toughness-t, meg az officialnek vagy officernek ad plusz cuccos. Zsuber. Na. Ja, és akkor így lehet közlekedni a hajón belül. Ott a hogy ez ki? Ja, ez a navigátor.
I hear it here on the threshold of the blinded guide. Doom comes from the heavens.
Master, watch your head. Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Ez megvan.
Sorry, old man.
Kergülve.
Their voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abela, how they sing.
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valancius. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it? I have no answer. The voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. Sometimes they drive me mad. But I am patient. I know how to listen and discern. But now, with this clamor around me, too many voices, too loud.
Too many voices.
You are von Valancius, one of Lady Theodora's heirs. Well then, we finally meet.
Officer's frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once and prepare to launch a counterattack.
That's Edelthrad. Oh, Emperor's Providence. The other heir lives as well. Quickly, we must head to...
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelthrad's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp, then he can still hold on a little longer without us.
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with what is happening here.
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
What? You don't mean the Engineer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp. The shriek from the navigator's sanctum was louder than the rest. And it's better that we save the navigator than some lever puller from a cooling module or a cook from the middle decks.
Who the dags?
Oh no. No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel the chill crawling on your skin? The eyes watching you? The warp ice has already encased the bulkheads. What follows is calamity. But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed. At worst, it's a little roughed up. So what are we moping around for? Let's go protect that noble mutant while we're still alive.
Na hát akkor haladjunk, már ne pofázzál. Ide kell bemenni?
Let's not waste time with pleasantries. Always keep your eye on.
Dare to cross us!
All of you will bleed.
Az igen. Őt betesszük oda. A csaj nem tudom, hogy mit csinál, de... Aha, jó. Hoppá! A sajátra is átpattan. Az annyira nem jó. Így nem olyan vészes.
Will do. What an unfortunate turn of fate. Was that you? Or...
Who, if not me? Your end was inevitable.
Azaz.
Out of my way!
I'll brush this off.
Follow my lead!
Ó, rá tudok futni. Ó, és rá is tudok jutni. Az ami jó. Aha! Na. Chair appears become its throne. Ding, igen. Nehezen veszi a levegőt.
I believe Master Vespider still lives. Well, the servants are dead. But the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive.
wounded, exhausted, fighting back the endless horrors of the warp that are forcing their way into his head. Pick one.
Your time is short.
Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn.
Ah! It came from beyond! His body is not his!
Mixált a test.
Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within me.
Run. Flee from this place while I still have the strength.
Ez már ő.
I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help.
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrad and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the servo skull relayed to us earlier.
Vespidus, good luck. And thank you.
Jó.
I always have a backup plan.
És akkor... Ezeket lehet. Ó, lehet lootolni őket. Úgy van az.
Fate and fortune favor the bold.
Azaz. Ó, és ezeket tudja stackelni, hát ez kurva jó.
Is there money to be made?
Officer's deck. Dick az rendesen a katedrális mozgatják odaben. Hoppá.
Ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
Bám. Jön a negyedik karakterünk.
Somebody shoot these.
Shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
My god, my light, my emperor.
Na 4-nyel ez nagyon bekeményített. Kiszaladt, lelőtt mindenkit a gecibe.
Sister Argenta!
Argenta.
Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require all the forces we can muster.
Your face. It is unfamiliar. Who are you? The hour is dark and daunting. Ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the arch-enemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Sister, I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelstrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
That answer does you credit. Only the truly righteous would be so provoked by the accusation of heresy. I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation. And more appropriate.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
Massacre, my lord! And heretics are not just killing the crew. Some kind of blight is sweeping through the decks, filling the air. I saw people going mad the moment they breathed it in.
Through this door. I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor.
We will follow. For now, we will hold off any...
Good to hear it.
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire.
Jó, na akkor van még egy karakterünk. Szuper! Merre kell menni?
Let us not dawdle.
Gondolom. Goods. Omniprocessor. Add to cargo. Huh?
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Oh, itt is van goods.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
More enemies to face judgment. We are truly blessed this day.
Come to chaos.
Akkor veled beállunk oda. Ezzel a csajjal beállunk amoda. A kettő meg nyesi őket két irányból. De nem mi vagy? Ó, szükön! Azt hogy fog.
Out of my way!
Ez egy neked. Az ilyenkor is támad.
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
Tetszik az a izé. Psziches. Nem használok érteket. Azaz.
I'll make it happen.
Jaj, ez izé. Run and gun, ezt nem is olvastam el, de ez ad még izét plusz... plusz movementet.
I'll see to it personally.
Kár volt.
Death to the weak! Chaos guides me! I serve the ruinous powers!
Someone else can do this. A tactically sound approach. It will be done. I took care of this one.
Nak lenyeste a fejt.
I will do my duty. Reduce to dust.
Az szép. Az gyönyörű.
Chaos guides me.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Kapott egy nulla damage-et, szép. De ilyenkor nem tud lőni már, mi? Ha nyomok egy ilyet, akkor se tud lőni. Bassza meg.
Faith without deeds is worthless. That is not the Emperor's will.
Ja, ez csak movementet ad. Ez fassa volt. Hát ezt még szok. Bassz meg! És tudtam volna már lőni a mozgás után. Na mindegy.
Anything else?
Nem halnak meg, az a baj, mert fedezékben vannak. Azután ki fog jönni? Az fog jönni.
It's as good as done.
De szuper.
At your beck and call.
Ez így nem jó. Assza meg. Na mindegy. Az is jó.
Death to the weak.
Injured. I'm enraged. Blessed be the hand of the healer.
És azért nem tudok lőni, mert túl közel vannak hozzám. Ha jól sejtem.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
Aha, azért.
I'll do it.
Szuper. Az szép volt.
They who discern the future own the battlefield. Will do. Be gone.
Be gone.
On it. You never stood a chance.
Megkapta magáét. Te is
Victory is
megkapod.
imminent. I took care of this one. At your beck and call.
Na, csak felé fut. Na szép.
Guided by faith. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Not this Greyer's job.
Az szép. Megadta.
I always have a backup plan.
Hoppá. Collect all. Kicsit furán. 6. Hopp, az ott mi? Hopp, ott is van. Jó. Kiraboljuk itt az egészet.
Is there money to be made?
Igen, és akkor mi a...
That's how it's done. I always keep my options open.
Na kérem alásson, ezeket itt rendesen leraboljuk. Ó. Explosive charge. Aha. Jó. Gondolom. Hopp, az buk mi. Master.
Success is the only outcome I accept. I always get the job done.
Aha.
Just as I planned.
Ó. Kérem alásson. És ki van nyitva. Eszter minden kinyit.
That's how it's done.
Jó, menjünk be még akkor azon az ajtón. Nézzük meg, mi van ott.
Never doubt me.
Szép.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Van level upunk.
I always get the job done.
Oh. A helmet.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Over there.
Leveling up. Na jó. Szerintem ez még... Ja, ez még itt bőségesen folytatódik, viszont én már szerintem lekapcsolom. Még a level up-okat megcsinálom, aztán innen majd folytatom. Azt mondja, hogy... Revealing slot-á. Jó lesz. Enter. Ezt nem tudja már. Jó. Hogy... Na, jó, és akkor innen lehet menteni egyet. Így.
I have a nose for profit and the taste for adventure.
Jó van. Jó éjszakát. Adjű.